the latest with Malik Beasley and betting. Is this the norm now? By
No,
the way,
no.
No.
He is innocent
You make
until
so
proven
much
guilty.
money. Go ahead, Perk.
He has not been charged. He has not been charged. He's innocent until proven guilty. Things can come out until he is charged. As far as I'm concerned, he is innocent. Yes, they are going to have. Yes, there will be more bullshit like this with gambling. The more legalized it is, I'm not going to talk about the man like he's guilty until they call him guilty. So until then, I wish him the best of luck.
Let me say this. I know this from experience and from conversations that I didn't have with people, right? The whole like thing that went on with the insurance and stuff like this, and when it came down to the other kid Porter and the betting with Toronto, Adam Silver don't fucking play when it comes down.
No, you going to jail.
Like you can see the smiling Adam Silver. I think he's the best commissioner in sports. Hey, yeah, you can call my phone anytime. The players commissioner. You play with the integrity of the game, all of a sudden you see the David Stern and Adam Silver comes out. Like he wants to make sure that you get max penalty to whatever that is to
I'm with him.
That situation. Let me say this about Malik Beasley, right? Again, he's not guilty. These are reports, but source told me that this situation is worse than the Porter situation. Like, literally, it's worse than that. I'm going to tell you, real talk, Detroit, who, by the way, just signed Duncan Robinson, had a $42 million deal on the table for Malik Beasley. That
they released the information for a reason. But the timing of the release is for a reason. The government wants to get as much attention as possible. And if you were doing wrong,
this is FBI. This isn't local. This is FBI.
When I say government,
yeah, this is under federal investigation.
Oh, listen, brother. Look, I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. If it's local police, you got a 50-50 chance. If it's the government,
local police don't handle the.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, but good luck to you, brother.
The only thing that we reference in that space is if you're going to do those things, you got to be careful with how you maneuver, who you talk to. And when I say be careful, you can be in a fantasy football league. You can do those things. You want to bet $100. The minute you start talking about basketball and apps and all that, you are cooked. You deserve to go to jail. You deserve to go to jail. You deserve to have all of your contract taken, like all of those things. That's just what I'm going to say. That's my opinion.
It's not worth it. To everyone listening, it's not worth it. It is not worth it, especially for these young guys in the league. Just don't do it. Guys, you're making enough money. You're living a dream. It just isn't. It cannot compute in your brain to even be an option.
Do you guys think the NBA will ever be forced to distance itself from betting?
Never.
No.
And
the problem
all
is
the sports. Football players got in trouble with it.
The problem is this. My grandmother, who's turning 90 in a few weeks, she has
birthday.
90. She has Alzheimer's, and she might place a bet. The world is betting. The world is betting. Do you know how many people, how many partners, homies of mine that I went to school with or just friends always texting me on the regular, and they like, "Hey, Perk, would you take this tonight?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I was like, "I don't know, bro." Like, but so many people, the world is betting. But I will say this. They will make an example out of you. The NBA will go ask Porter, right? And I hope Malik Beasley doesn't get found guilty, but usually when reports come out like this and they form an investigation.
He's innocent until proven guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty. But normally what you are about to imply guilt, which again,
I wasn't about to imply guilt.
Yes, you just said normally when reports come out like this, that's not the implication of guilt.
No. Listen, I wish him well, but I'm just telling you, I wish him well. I'm just telling you, he better hope and pray, because the way Adam Silver, he's going to tell them, the FBI, to give him the book.
Go get him.
I'm telling you straight up. So that's all I'm saying. That's all
You
I'm
guys,
saying.
obviously, the other flip side of all of this, you guys have seen a lot of crazy, fun gambling moments, right? Like on the planes and stuff like that. What's the craziest bet you guys have seen made by a teammate or player?
Ooh.
I love these stories. What?
Where do I start?
Hey, let me
Give me
start
your
with
best
one.
Give me your best one.
45-minute flight. Dudes are drinking ahead of time, right? Dudes are playing poker. Somebody who usually doesn't play but said he was an expert got onto the table. Got his absolute head bust in for $63,500. Didn't have a check, right? Had to give up his keys to his brand new Ferrari as collateral. So when we went there, played on a back-to-back, came back, had to have his friend pick him up until the check was given. 45-minute flight, X amount of dollars, all that. Quick. It was the craziest, quickest. What? Oh, no. And he was already drinking, so he's getting all emotional. The other dude wasn't drinking. Bing, bow, boo, call, bing, boo. Nutty.
Well, y'all was cutthroat. And in my Boston days, we actually, because we was, a brotherhood, we actually gave cop-outs. So we didn't like, it depends on how much you fuck with the other person. Like how much you care about the other person that owes you money, right? Like, for example, when we was taking
nothing on the table, as Richard said.
When we was taking trips and playing the NBA finals, and that flight from Boston to LA, they had the big Blu-ray table, the small Blu-ray table, right? Me and Rondo was a partnership because at the big Blu-ray table, you had Ray Allen, Paul, KG, Posey. Rondo and I was one standing up playing cards together. We put our bankroll together because in order for you to get on the big table, you had to come on the plane and show 50,000 cash. Like you had to show in order to sit down. So we coming back and my guy Pose, man, he get in the pot, he get booed for 120,000. He owed the pot 120 grand. Real story. I end up winning the pot. Now Pose been my guy even before Boston. We work out in John Lucas because he lived down here in Houston since 2003. I tell Pose, he like, Perk, how much I owe you, man? I tell him, I say, man, just drop me 20K, bro. Just drop me 20K. Cause bro, like the inside of me, I cannot have nobody go to the fucking bank and pull out 120,000 because you got booed because you stayed in with fucking King Jack and the person that was sitting behind you had ace queen. Like because of your and on top of that, like we just won, bro. I'm not doing that. Give me 20,000, we straight.
What about 50?
Yep, from 120.
50, he would have been cool. 50, he would have been cool.
Rich
20,
Jones.
I'm leaving too much on the table.
I don't got that type of story. No. I do know a story about a dude that won so much going out on the West Coast trip. He was going to buy a brand new Range Rover. He was so excited. He had already planned. He had wanted to get it, but he didn't want to spend the money. And he was telling all the trainers, man, when we get back, I already ordered it. I'm going to go get this. Like, I was unsure, but yeah, oh yeah, man, wow, it was cooking. He lost it all and then some on the way back.
That is one thing, though. If you win, on a long road trip, if you win, you have to play.
Well,
you cannot win and just like,
But do a long season though, right? So the reason I gave Pose a cop out is because I would want somebody to give me a fucking cop out. For real, man, over a card game. Like, come on now.